Now is the greatest time in history to be an entrepreneur. Yes, we're in the midst of this coronavirus scare, but yes, I still do believe that. And by that, I mean starting a business, pivoting your current one, or scaling a business. But now is the greatest time in history to be an entrepreneur, and here's why. Number one is that the problems that used to be problems are problems no longer. There's a whole load of new problems in this world, and there's a need for people to solve these problems. During crisis and uncertainty, the real problems in society, as we're seeing, are going to bubble to the surface. These are new ones that weren't there before, and there's a need for entrepreneurs to get in there, solve these real-world problems, provide a solution, help the world, and profit from it. If you're thinking, like, what can you do? How can you do this? Like, start thinking through what in your life has been stressing you out, what's been inconvenient, what's been upsetting you, and how can you fix that, right? That could be a potential way for you to start to build that business. Number two is there's entirely new situational needs that are not being fulfilled yet. People are always willing to spend money on the things that are going to make them better, make them feel better, make them live better, right? Even in times of these crises. So here's a category that I'm betting there's a wide new blue ocean of opportunity that's just opened up. And that is if you can help humans reduce their stress, become healthier, become happier within the constraints they're currently living in, you're going to be successful and you're going to help them live a better life. Here's some examples in that category that I'm already seeing, and these are still things that I bet you can capitalize on, and there's still things that there's a need for entrepreneurs to solve. Number one is with all these reduced gym memberships, there's a new need for remote coaches. With less restaurants open, there's going to be a need for more meal prep, more delivery service. With more stressed out humans, there's a need for more therapy, more healing work, more energy work, and since everyone's working from home, we need more tech solutions. We're going to need people to help others optimize their technology at home. I'm betting you that all of those categories and more are going to grow, and the value are going to grow. And those are just a few, right? Those are just a few top of mind things that you can think through to like flip your mindset from this is going to hurt business to oh wait, there's actually a new category, tons of new opportunities that are opening up because of this. Number three is I'm putting my stake in the ground that this is the start of the digital remote working age, right? The prevalence of people working from home, working remotely has been going up, but this is going to be the thing that makes it the norm. Companies that don't adapt to having their workers work from home just aren't gonna make it. People are going to get used to working from home and realize how nice it might be to have the flexibility in schedule and to be able to be just as productive, if not more. And people are not going to want to go back to their cubicles. So with all this freedom that you now have working from home, why not work it as a practice run for being an entrepreneur? Now there's no one looking over your shoulder. You can spend that extra time that you have really practicing with your practice run to being an entrepreneur and starting to freelance in the things that you might think you can build a business around. Number four is that this forced isolation means less time on leisure. Why not spend the time that you would have been at music festivals, going out at social events, spend that in a way that's going to contribute to the rest of your lifetime, right? You could spend it on Netflix, or you can build the foundation of something that's going to contribute to you being able to do really what you want and build that platform around the thing that you've been wanting to. Number five is we don't know what's going to happen, but we know it's going to end. And when it ends, people are going to want to come out of this and they're going to want new experiences. They're going to want connection. They're going to want to start having fun. There's going to be an entire new mindset of people that have just been quarantined and isolated. What are those people going to want after? What is there going to be a need in the market for? And how can you serve that market? Number six is that this is going to end. Are you going to want to go back to your old life, that old job, that cubicle, to that office? Whether we like it or not, this is a time of change, a time where our routines are changing, a time where our values might be getting adjusted, or at least we're realizing which ones are really important to us. And we're going to want to start thinking right now that when this starts to clear up, when things start coming back to more so how they were, would you rather go back to that office or keep working from your bedroom? Or how about working from a guest room in Bali? All these things are possible when you take that time, that extra time now, and put it towards building something that's going to have impact to the future, building something that's going to be that bridge from where you are to where you want to be, and something that helps others.